Hello there, Jofinator here, FTB Play episode 37. Welcome back, everybody. If you were checking out the last episode, you'll remember that we were doing a lot of beekeeping, and you'll notice here, I've done a lot more. In between this episode and last, I got a bunch of new queens and types and stuff, and we've been getting ourselves quite a bit of propolis, which is awesome, because this silky propolis, well, you can use it in conjunction with paper to make yourself some letters. So we're going to be doing that right now. I'm going to throw our silky propolis with our paper to get ourselves a blank letter. Awesome. If you guys want to do that, you can. It's the easiest way to get a message from one person to the other if you aren't always together. Anyway, for this episode, we are going to be working on getting this letter to Mystery Man. I believe his name is also Pokorochi or something like that. And we're also going to be trying out a new mod. I was going to do some thaumcraft, but I can't get my trees to grow. So we're going to try something completely new and completely different. So now that we've got this letter, let's open it up and see what it is. So letters. You got room for stamps. You can put a name for it. I don't know how it's spelled. Stamps needed. You can leave a message in this little box here, and you can also put some items in. But I think to even put items in, you have to put a stamp in. So if we look up stamps, get me out of this screen. Stamps are, you get the 1N stamp, the 2N, the 5N, and the 10N. And I think the difference is each one can hold, say this holds 1 item, 2 items, 5 items, and 10 items. I'm not totally sure if that's correct, but we'll find out in just a second. You can make 9 of each, no matter the recipe. They just get more expensive as they go. The 1Ns is what I'm going to use. They require appetite, paper, and honey drops. I think I've got enough honey drops in here, 3 of them. 3 paper, and we need some appetite. There we go. Craft those up real quick. With some paper and a few honey drops, we get our 1N stamps. So now we can apply them real quick here. And now we'll type our message. Hey, Mystery Man. Jofinator here. Wondering if you'd care for an adventure. Oh no, I'm out of space. For care to adventure. To hang? We'll leave it at that. Alright. So now what we're also going to do is we're going to decide what we want to give him as a bribe. We want him to come visit, but chances are he won't want to because I haven't seen him in a good while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this the way it is, this letter, and I'm going to have you guys decide. So in the comment section of this video, I will take, you guys can write down whatever you want, no matter how ridiculous it is, and whichever one gets the most likes or agreeances in the comment section will be chosen, no matter how ridiculous it is. If you say a stack of diamonds, well, guess what? He gets a stack of diamonds, and I'm going to have to go mining for them. So that's totally on you guys, and yeah, we'll go from there. So we're going to store this probably in my bag here, take up a space, and yeah, now we're going to start on another mod. So let me go downstairs and get prepared, guys, and I will come right back. Alrighty, guys, we are outside right now, and we are about to get onto that new mod. It is going to be thaumcraft for today anyway, and that's because I'm actually kind of interested in it. I don't really dwell on the magical kind of things. There's my cat Gabby again. And I think the first thing we need to do is build an infinite water spawn. So let's put one, let's say, here. Does that sound alright? Hopefully. I'm hoping that the water doesn't affect anything in there. Let's just check. Nope, it doesn't affect anything. Alright. So I'm going to place this water block. Should I replace the ground in there? Yeah, probably, eh? Grab our marble out. Make it look all pretty. So we're going to make our infinite water spawn. I'm going to grab a little bit of water. Oh. Place it right there. And we'll have ourselves an infinite water spawn. Fill this back up. And I think we also need a chest in this room. So I'm going to quickly make a chest. Get out of here. Real quick. Just like that. And we'll place it, say, right there. That's perfect. Alright, now to get started in thaumcraft, thaumcraft is a magic mod. Thaumcraft requires a wand, like most magic in the the fiction and non-fiction world, if you've ever found a magical non-fiction world. Anyway, to make a wand, you need a stick, some sort of magical shard. Remember me getting those when I was mining, and some gold, because, well, can I not make it? What? Hey, come on. Do I have it backwards? What's going on here? Apparently I can't make any wands. Alrighty guys, sorry about that. I realized it was a gold nugget afterwards. So that's how you get your wand. You gotta have something fancy, some magic, and a stick, because you're gonna hold that stick. And then you take this wand, and when you hold it in your hand, you can see it slowly builds up in the bottom right corner by my armor and food there, an amount of Vis. And that's the magical aura in the world. Pretty awesome. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna make ourselves a book in thaumcraft called the Thaumcraft. And to build that, you need a bit of wood and some books. You got to get yourself a bookshelf. Now you're going to place this bookshelf down on the ground like this, and you're going to right click it with your wand. Womp. That'll get you this fancy little book here. So you pick that up, and now you can open it by right clicking, and it opens all these fancy little symbols. Ooh, nice. So you can see there's these things that are lit up, a bunch of stuff that isn't lit up. It's pretty crazy. Lots of stuff to do in it, and I'm not very good at it, so we might not get too far into thaumcraft. But for now, what I'm going to show you is that we have to do a little bit of research. So you can see there's all these kind of symbols. There's new enchantments from thaumcraft, scribing tools, the Thaumcraft, an arcane work table, a research table. So it takes 2 tables and some scribing tools. You can read up all about that kind of stuff. Let's see what it takes to make scribing tools. So scribing tools take a glass bottle, a feather, and an ink sac. Well, I've got that in my inventory. So let's take a glass bottle, a feather, and an ink sac, and that'll get us some scribing tools. And let's open it up and see what it takes to make a table. So tables require planks and slabs. Slab. Alright, so let's make some slabs real quick. Just like that. And tables. So I think you need 2 of these. Get myself a little bit more wood. Alright, so we got ourselves 2 tables. Let's lay these down. Where should we put them? Beside it? Like this? Alright, I think if you take your scribing tools and you just right click it, it makes it into a nice little fancy table. Isn't that kind of awesome? Alright, so now when you open up this table, you can see there's this weird GUI. It looks kind of like the table that's been placed in front of you, only there's like a bunch of different options. So you can differentiate between types of training, things to click, and I think you need paper for this. So I'm going to run home real quick, grab some paper, and we'll come back. Alrighty guys, so I've placed the paper in this slot here. Now you can start researching, and I'm not very good at this, but I think you can just place stuff in. You can see they've all got their own little symbols. If you shift click, you can see the symbols of each item. And you can kind of just place it in there and just research. And you see I got an unknown research. So let's place another piece of wood. So take some lignum, bees and magic. Ooh. Oh, nice. Got that done. There's something about your world that makes you think trees and bees require more research. Alright, so it's 50% done. I'm not sure what I would put in this. So now we just take another symbol and we research it until it disappears here. These are all lignum. Maybe a little gold nugget. Alright. So it's clearly not gold nuggets. So I'm going to go grab a bunch of dirt and we'll come back. Alright, so I found that symbol. It's the bestiola symbol. This one right here. And it comes from bees. Who would have thought? So I'm just going to quickly get that here. And I got myself the bees and magic. Alright, so now the way these things work is when you discover them, all you have to do is just right click on them. So there's something and it tells you what's in it. Bam, and it discovers something for you. So now if we open our Thaumcraft, we can see that this has been discovered. A recent breakthrough has given you information regarding apiculture and arboriculture. Perhaps it isn't quite as mundane as it first seemed. The potential exists for further study. All that is required is some creative thinking to apply new uses to old familiar items. Cool. So we're going to try to avoid bees as much as possible. And maybe try to get some of these. So what I brought with me was a bunch of items in this chest. And I'm going to just place a few of them probably just in the research table here. So let's try this one. Oh, we got a research of some sort. Alright, we got fire. You just left click until it discovered itself, so night ore. Alright, so we need something else for night ore. Who knows what that might be. It wasn't those 2 symbols. And I'm not sure what it might also be. I'll be back, guys. So I'm going to try redstone, because I figure if we've got one type of fuel, might as well try the rest. Oh, it looks like we got one of them. Oh. Alright, what's the third one? The glowing flame seems to be fueled by magic itself. The number of uses for an ever-burning flame seem endless, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to produce much heat, though it could prove to be a steady source of light and energy. So I'm thinking that these are kind of clues. So I'm going to try and maybe give something that adds light. I think glowstone does it, but I also think that torches do that. So I'm going to grab a little bit of coal here, make a few torches. You see the torches have the light symbol? And let's throw those in there. Let's see if that works. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Come on. Alright, so we got ourselves some nitor. Awesome. So let's discover that real quick. Bam. Nitor. So this is this one, the Eternal Flame. And that takes Ignis, Lux, and Potentia. So this looks like we need some sort of cauldron. So let's see if there's a cauldron in here. Cauldron. Takes 7 iron ingots. Okay, I can do that pretty quickly. Grab ourselves 7 iron. Craft them like this. Take our cauldron. Now I think if we go back to this place, we need to dig ourselves a little hole in the ground here. And dig that up. Dig that up. Hang on, guys. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to light this cauldron on consistent flame to boil the water inside of it. So I'm going to place a piece of netherrack, grab my flint and steel, and just light that on fire. And that'll stay on fire pretty much forever. So now we grab our cauldron, and we place it just on top like this. And I think if you right-click it with your wand, bam, it becomes a thermic cauldron. Now we place our water bucket inside of there, and it'll start to boil. And that's why we built this water source, so we could always have water in this cauldron. So this should start boiling. Now if we look at our Thaumanomicon, we can make some nitor using 4 Ignis, the fire symbol, 6 Lux, the light symbol, and 4 Potentia, that hand on like a staff thing. So let's try and make that real quick. We know this gives us 2, so we need 3 of these. We need, what was it, 2 of these then? Is that all it takes? So we need 4 and 4, and I believe that gives us 4 and 4. Nice. So we're going to have a little bit of extra on this thing, but that's just the rock symbol, so I'm not too worried. So let's throw those in there real quick. So now I think if you right-click the water with your wand, wham, it makes you a new symbol. So you can see I just made some nitor. Awesome. And I think you can actually just right-click and hang your nitor on the wall. It's kind of like a magic fire. That's pretty awesome. I'm going to make a few more of those and just light this whole room with those. That's kind of awesome. So now we just replace this bucket, grab another one. So that's thaumcraft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of research here and see if I can get anything else. And anytime I discover something, I'll come back to you guys. So I'll be back, guys. Okay, guys, I've just discovered something else, this alimentum. It says it's kind of like a fiery energy, so I'm guessing it kind of like explodes or something. It takes coal and like an explosive thing to destruction. So I'm probably not going to mess around with this too much. But I have discovered it. Just figured I'd show you guys. Get myself this alimentum. That takes quite a bit more to make, I believe. Open up our Thaumanomicon. 6 Ignis, 6 Potentia, and 3 Fractus. Let's make one of those real quick and see what it does. So we need 3 of those. I think I've got those. So 1, 2, 3. It also takes 6 Ignis, which is the fire, and 6 Potentia. So I think that also takes 3 coal. Grab my coal back out. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so let's throw those in here real quick. Let's see what this does. Alright, so we got ourselves this alimentum. I'm not totally sure what it does, but it kind of freaks me out. So let's go over here to this kind of hilly area and just place it down. Holy. Alright, so that's pretty awesome. So it's kind of like throwable TNT. That's something to keep in mind if you're ever hunting things. I'm going to go back to researching, so I'll be back. Okay, guys, I've got myself another one, this basic transmutation. I'm just needing to get this permutatio, I think. And that it has the seeds in it, so good use of these flax seeds that I've never had a use for. Just use them up real quick. Takes a lot of clicking, I'm noticing, so we get ourselves the basic transmutation. and I discovered that as well. So there we go, we got our basic transmutation now. So basic alchemy, a little bit of this and that. So you studied the creation of simple mystical substances like nitor and alumentum, as well as the transmutation of metals and other materials. You feel you've mastered enough of the alchemical art to try your hand at more advanced concoctions. I'm guessing that's what this is. Or this, one of the two. So, basically the reason I'm even doing thaumcraft is because I know there is an item that is going to be very useful in the near future, and that's the wand and the sword of thaumcraft, and I'm hoping to find them somewhere in here. I haven't seen them just yet, but I know that these are wands, and so hopefully we'll get one of those at some point in this episode. But we still have 3 more researches, 4, 5, probably 5 more researches to even get to them. So we'll have to see. But for now, I'm going to keep on researching, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, one of the things I found out is these chiseled sandstone, they have like this magical symbol, and I've actually just decided to research them. I got a tip from my buddy Pokorochi, I think that's also Mystery Man, and he said to try this out, so we're just going to keep on clicking here. Thermometer, what is that? What would be in a thermometer? Would it be metal? Nope. How about some glass? Nope. Huh. Got me stumped. How about this? Try these. Oh, we got one. So 60%. This mystical device will point you in the direction of nearby sources of mystical energy. Okay. How about we try the smooth sandstone with the gold symbol? Nope. Huh. Alright. I will try out a bunch of more items and come back, guys. Well, I'm pretty stumped. I burned through quite a bit of resources trying to do this. Holy. Oh, these don't have anything. Although I can get rid of them this way. No, you can't. How about some steak? Maybe some steak? Nothing. Alright. Nice. I'm gonna pretend like that was like not set up, but I totally knew it was that. I won't lie to you guys. Alright, so we'll discover the thermometer. You believe this mystical device will point you in the direction of nearby sources of mystical energy. Awesome. What else is there to discover? So we got the thermometer here. Takes gold, and a water shard. What is that? The arcane work table. It takes a table and a wand of the apprentice. Okay, that's pretty easy. Do I have any wood in me? Wood in me? What did I just say? Alright. Oh. So make ourselves a few slabs. And grab ourselves this table. Place it, let's say there. Nice. Got ourselves an arcane work table. So now if we grab ourselves water, was it water shard? Yeah, I think it was water shard, was it not? Thermometer and some gold ingots. Pretty easy to get. Where's the gold? Toss them in here. 1 gold ingot, come on. Get your head in the game, Jory. Alright. I'm noticing a little bit of FPS lag. If you guys are noticing it as well, just post in the comments. I'm trying to get it down, but my Optifine is just being ridiculous. Insufficient charge. So what? Oh, that's to charge back up. What does it take for these? It's got 50 Vs. What in the world's going on? 20 Vs. I've got 50 in my wand. Come on now. Oh. Whoa. Did you guys see that? Or is that just glitching out? Whoa, look at this fancy thing. So I think this points us to the nearest aura. And by the looks of things, it's right above us. So that's kind of awesome. So if we run off a little bit, it'll definitely point us in the right direction. So it says there's one over here. Right, is it right under me? Come on. Useless. It just points right at me. What am I supposed to do with this? Look at it. It just points at me. I'm not even sure what this does. Does it do anything? I don't know. Alright, so we got ourselves an arc thermometer. Pretty awesome. A little bit more research to come. Nice. I got myself some copper transmutation. Ooh, the tin. Very nice, very nice. And the iron. Pretty nice. So many transmutations. Silver. Oh, I'm guessing there's one for every ore. Here we go. We got ourselves the thaumium research. Pretty sure it takes some magic. And oh, so close. Anyway, guys, this pretty much marks the end of this episode. We've got to the cutoff point. I hope you enjoyed checking it out. I will be back next time to do a little bit more thaumcraft to get myself a new wand. You know, come back next time and we'll check that out. So hopefully Pokorochi sends us a letter back after we send that off. So post your comments in the link below, or post your opinion in the comments below, and we'll go from there. As always, guys, enjoy.